Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 126 of my run through Crusader Kings 3. Playing as Francia. I've just remembered my armies over here. Playing as Francia, and we're a bit scattered. We're all over the Middle East here. We did have some territory out there. We've still got a couple of places over here, okay, a couple of counties. No, we still get that too. So yeah, Francia is pretty massive. We make a huge amount of money, even when we're at war. We're still making over 30 gold per month. But yeah, so we're involved in a war at the moment. French de jure war for the Duchy of Thrace. So we're trying to take this from the Byzantine Empire. Well, we are going to take that from the Byzantine Empire. It'll just take a wee while because the Byzantine Empire is so big. So, yes, the Byzantine Empire was once part, or was joined to the Empire of Francia through my grandfather, but he died, and as usual, my father was dead. My uncle inherited Byzantine Empire. He then lost it through war, I think. Why did you move up here? So yes, I'm trying to take it back bit by bit. And obviously the whole point of this game is to establish your dynasty, so we'll try and see if we can get, maybe in a generation or two, get the Byzantine Empire back completely. Okay. Have I... Yeah, I still hold this. I've inherited the Kingdom of Bohemia. There we go. I think I'm in line for a huge number of potential titles. And I'm back to become the cultural head. Yeah, so my mother just lost the trait, seriously ill or whatever it was, and then she died. I guess that's one way of losing the trait completely. Yeah, so... she had a lot of stuff. Is that it? So my mother died of typhus. Let's get rid of all that. And Francia now is a wee bitty bigger. In fact, includes in here too. But I'm over the limit, so I do need to get rid of some of my titles. Okay, we've got a barony, a couple of baronies, 3 baronies actually. Let's get rid of them straight away. Barony of Zitava, a grant to my nephew. Fine. And you can go to... let's have a look. Right, you. Do you have... it doesn't matter if you've got kids or not. We'll stick you in there. And one more. Again, doesn't really matter. I was going to give it to people in my dynasty, but not when it's baronies. I'm not too bothered about that. Disable building. Right, fine. Can call dynasty members, declare wars, alliances. Oh, Prince Amory of Bohemia. Let's negotiate that alliance. Since you've got nearly 2,000 troops. Marvellous news. Right. Can we get this? No, it's too expensive. I've got far too many artifacts as it is. But can we get this? War 1. We do hold the war goal, don't we? This is the war goal here. War score, yeah. Held objectives 22%. What are my allies? Are they all around here? I've now got 2 armies here. Oh yes, one of them must have been my mother's. you come up to here. And let's actually give you a commander. Do I have another military engineer? No, guess not. Okay. Macarius, you can go in there. Do I have other allies around? Who else is in this war with me? Just now the Emperor of Carpathia, so his army's in here with us. I've avoided calling in other allies. Maybe I should. If there were people over here with large enough armies that we could come and take out them, that would be ideal. But never mind. Nightly practice. The clanging of mail and the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my knights practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There can be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are opened, and it's time to bring out the mounts. Might gain a martial lifestyle perk, or gain mounted exercise. I don't need the prowess. My health, it was... I was suffering from ill health, I think. Can't remember why. Anyway, we'll just go for this. And nightly practice a hilltop view. Ogier glances at the mudfields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says. I inform my knights as I inspect their battle line, preparing them for the strategy at hand. 76% chance of gaining aggressive attacker, which I would never use. Gain 1 martial lifestyle perk unlock. Take that. The storm of hooves around me, the shouts of mounted warriors, their unyielding momentum. Riding at their head, it feels as if I am at the head of a force of nature. This, however, is a force I direct, that responds to my every little order, that I command as if it was an extension of myself. Charging into the flanks of an imaginary army, my knights never straying from my plan. I know that this is how I bring utter devastation to my enemy. This is how the rush of victory will feel. Yes, if you ever took an army into the field, it might do. Strategist. That's... Oh, I've already got strategist. Overseer. +2 martial, +2 stewardship. Excellent. Okay, we're becoming a bit more well-rounded. What's your peace offer? White peace. Bugger off. We're still holding this. His capital, yeah, is here. So we hold that too. Did not get any more victory points for that. I guess not. Okay, carrying on. We've got an accolade successor. Watcher of the Plains. Let's appoint you then. Boric. The Watcher of the Plains, you give me the siege equipment. Yeah. Siege bonuses, fine. Nope. My granddaughter lacks an educator. Okay, let's have a look. Let's keep Macarius. I might use him for somebody else. He's Exalted Warlord. First I've ever seen, I think. So you can do that. Oh, come on. Realm would lose land. Yep. Blah blah blah. I could call dynasty members. Orleans, you've got 6,000. Bourbon, another 1,200. Poitiers, another 3. Okay, I'm going to call these Western European allies in. I'm actually calling you. You wouldn't. Oh, it's against his liege, so he's not coming in. Same there. So you, I suppose we may as well just call them all to make sure we've got a massive force over here. Hopefully, no link up. Montpellier, you won't come in. Nantes. Toulouse, yes. Okay, that's enough for the dynasty members. King Yusuf of Brittany can't come in. What use are you then? And Duchess Philippa. Ooh, you could be good as a spy master. Okay, come back to you. No exchanging hostages. Yeah, and I was going to look for this. Second in line for the County of Anjou, the Duchy, Brittany Kingdom. Right, so we'll go back and have a look at Anjou. First in line for Brittany and the Duchy of Anjou. And I can change the contract for my Chancellor. I don't think it's worth the tax. We don't need the money. I would rather have the troops. Use the hook. Modify that. Okay, keep you up there. In fact, I wanted to look at Spy Masters King Leon. He's a vassal. It's probably better to keep him for now. You're also a vassal. You're 78. You'll die soon, and then we'll get that other vassal in there instead. Not interested in legends at the moment, or pilgrimages, or hunts. Actually, capital. For why? There's nothing going on over here. So I'm not going to isolate capital or enter seclusion. What do I need? A wet nurse? I don't think so. Right, let's keep this moving while we come up here. Oh, I'm going to get all these notifications now. Fine, better to have them than not. Bring your rich gifts, fantastic. Emir Maurice, how much are you bringing? 90 gold, thank you very much. Yeah, so you guys all group up, please, if you would, and then come down here and attack. Or come down, I was going to say siege back, but there's nothing really that you need to siege back. But yeah, please group up. Anjou, it's the duchy that was after. King Yusuf, my cousin. Yeah, I remember now. That's one of the reasons why I put him in there, was because he's not very well and he's not married. Poor man. So if he dies and I get the Anjou back, so much the better. I'm going to have to go over there and hit their armies. This is getting ridiculous. Took another prisoner, but we're down at 16% war score now. Could you come down here, siege this down, and once these are done, then we sail for France. We have a new martial lifestyle perk. It's going to have to be stalwart leader, obviously. What's my prowess actually? Well, it's only 20 despite everything. Yeah, my allies are coming towards me rather than sieging down my territory over there. Byzantine Empire, still mine. No, no hunts, not holding court. And you keep, why do you keep telling me I can recruit for a court position? We've got a personal physician. A seneschal. Maybe it's because I had a seneschal before? Or I had people in these positions before. And they have since died. Personal champion. I did have a personal champion. I remember that. Almoner. No. Executioner. Yeah, if we had an exceptional one, they would, but no, I don't want to do that. Prisoners. I don't want to get it. Well, you only get the 1 gold anyway. No. Okay, carrying on. Oh, they've come ashore, or they're coming ashore. Let's get in here. You get in there first. You get up there too. And it's plains. Let's get Matthias in there. How did they get ashore so damn quickly? Okay, stay put then. I need you up there as fast as you can. Glad we get some allies around too. Saves me heading for France, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. How long before we get in there? 9 days. Carry on. And we go. Offer of military assistance. 34. How many troops would you give me? 5,000 for 34 gold. Take that. Thank you very much. There's the victory. Totally slaughter his troops, please, and then we'll chase them down all over the place. Let's group my armies and then we'll split them in half. What do we have? They split exactly in half. Fantastic. So, yeah, you go after them, you stay there and siege that down. Let's make sure we've got the military engineer back in command here though. Captured combatants, we're up at 30%, and that was some of the troops they had over here. Fine. Yep, keep going, get on with the murder. Let's head up there after those troops first, since that is oh, hang on. Would it be better going for... No. We'll just take that. It's the Byzantine armies over there still. Alright. I could have left my allies to seize that down perhaps, but never mind. Oh, we're so close. Now he's decided to come back. Because they're coming in. Yeah, I never thought about that, did I? Okay. Still. Let's see if we can do enough damage before their friends get here. In fact, they've decided to not come in after all. Another 50 gold, another victory. And you can just stay there. We'll receive these guys when they arrive. Inherited the barony of Rosenberg. I guess the guy I gave it to. Where's the history? Can't find it. But yeah, so anyway. He must have died. Can you find me here? No, doesn't matter. Let's grant you to Alberto Azzo. Has he got one already? Give it to you instead. Right, we're up at 42% now. Win another siege. Let's bring my other army up. Well, no, my allies are going up there. Let's bring this, just leave this army down here to do some sieging. What's this nonsense? Bugger off, this is mine. Was I doing? No, I don't think I was doing that. That must have been something that somebody else started. There's nothing that I can do up here. Anyway, another victory. We're only up to 48% though. We've got allies coming down, maybe they'll intercept them. Good to bring my other army down here, just in case. Oh, hang on. Just come over here. I think I'm going to join up my armies and we'll come over and hit the Byzantine army there. Yes, okay, stay there and seize that down. You've got the military engineer. So it should go fairly quickly. Did you catch them? You did. Right, so you just continue to harass them. Not too happy about this, but never mind. My stallion is sick. No price is too steep. 225 gold. Go ahead, pay that. This is good timing. Okay, let's. Oops. Let's group you up. Just do it that way. And we'll go and hit this pain in the backside here. A misunderstanding. It seems that my diplomatic overtures towards King Leon have caused a major misunderstanding. I have received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I have been pursuing a different goal entirely. I am your vassal, for God's sake. I do not need to read on to get the point. Alright, okay. What? Who are these people and why are they annoying me so much? Okay, let's not go in there. We might leave our ally to do that. We'll head out to sea and we'll head up to Barcelona. Good stuff. Is my patriarch? Yes, he's working on. In the county of Abydos. Am I thought. Oh no, yeah, I was working on a claim for a county here, and I got the duchy, which is good. And did we lose that? We did lose that, which is not so good. So we've got 10,000 men. Yep, run away. If they head back across towards Italy, then I'll head back there too. So have I got the? Yeah, I must have the fast commander. I don't have the military engineer. Put you in place then, and they are heading, it looks like, back over here, so we'll come too. Still got all our allies over here, which is helpful. If you just keep sieging stuff down, I'll be there shortly. I'll go up to speed 5. Summon a physician, do stuff. Radical action, go for desperate measures then. Early prevention success. Where did the Byzantines go? I was going too high a speed looking at messages about plagues. Took my eye off the ball. Are they heading back to take the war goal? Let's just get ashore. Who's declared war on me now? Greetings, Emperor Aurorg of Francia. Your wicked deeds have gone unpunished for far too long. That changes today, for I have come to deliver holy retribution upon you. Allah have mercy on you, for I shall grant you none. Sultan Abdullah of Syria. Okay, rally the troops. And I'm not going to ransom anyone. I can call dynasty members. Can you join this war? Syrian de jure war. You get 3,000 troops. You're already in this other war though, I think. Yeah, let's just call all these major players in. Leave them for now. And we could even have a look at some mercenaries. We've got 5,000 piety. So let's bring in you and oh, we can only hire one holy order. Ah well, there we go. You live and learn. Thought you might have brought your own commander. In fact, let's go for the faithful blade. Yeah, they're buggering off now. There's the Byzantine swines. Let's sail for there. Excellent. Again, we're going to get all these notifications. But that's better than not having them, I suppose. We'll take the Holy Order out. So we can meet up with this other army and avoid any unnecessary combat here. Right, and you're heading up to there, right, good stuff. You march in there. Okay. Yeah, so you get ashore, you march in, you stay there. In fact, you march up to there, we'll try and head them off. Right, we're ashore already. So you can come around there, you can come in there. In fact, you just stay here and head in there. Caught them, some of them at least. Yep, so we'll just head everyone in there. You can go in and take them. And I need to find the other end. There's the other enemies here. I mean, it's that way where I'd be prepared to let them take that almost. But it's a sign of weakness, so I'm not going to. 71% in this war now. Let's have let's take the Holy Order. You just march into there. There we go, 86%, new lifestyle perk. Night effectiveness has to be. Right, okay. Well, it's time for a break, I think. So we'll put a cut in here and we'll pick this up again next time out when hopefully we finish it off. Maybe if we head back and take the capital again, that could be enough. So let's get over there. And again, we'll leave the Holy Order where they are for now. Maybe no, let's leave the Holy Order back there just in case these guys decide to come across. But yes, so thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.